Yes, welcome once again and in this episode we'll be discussing the second leg of the marriage triangle, which is finances. Finances, money. Money. Everybody loves money. It makes us comfortable as a unit of the family, makes children's life comfortable. It gets us to where we want to be. So it's very important. However, the quantity of money is relative. So I'm not talking of millions. I'm not talking of thousands. What is it that will make your family as an entity, a unique entity, comfortable? So we are looking at what dynamics can create abuse in a family when it comes to finances. One of the things that I've seen over the years is when we compare. We're coming into this relationship, you love what your partner is doing, you like the career, you like the profession, the business, and all of a sudden you start to see friends, and then we start to compare. After all, your friend, you work in the same place, you do the same business, and their children, they go for holidays, summer, and they drive this car and they drive that car. You're making, especially the man, you're making the man feel less than who he is. It goes to the core of their ego. It's as if with all that I'm doing, this woman is not happy, is not content. So the best I can do is you do your worst. And maybe he starts to internalize and to draw and move away from you, and you think that's emotional abuse, but really he too is not happy. That's one aspect of it. Another aspect is that when we start to be promoted or get better opportunities, either as a man or as a woman, and the man feels, oh, she'll be earning more than me. Maybe I won't be able to control her. Maybe so you can't get that job. So we can't get that transfer. We need to know, let's go back to our love to the triangle, the leg we discussed during the last episode. The two of you are in love, and love expresses in so many ways. So many ways. If the two of you are one, whatever makes your partner happy, this new job, this new position, this new posting, don't start sulking. How do you want me to cope? You're going to leave us. You're leaving the family. And you come up with a lot of excuses, not because you can't cope, but because you feel the wife will be better than you. You've forgotten that two of you are coming together to become one. You're one. And I always say, remember, this lady, assuming is a woman, is bearing your name. Except for some cultures, if she's bearing your name, wherever she's being called Mrs. So-and-so, it is you that is actually being elevated. So please always remember the two of you are one. Express love to her, support her. And if it's the other way too, if it's the man that is being promoted, being moved, you may have a good job, but you've got to communicate. You've got to discuss it. Do you want me to resign and we relocate together? Do you want me to stay in this city while you go to and then weekends you come in, or during the week? Let's talk about it and find ways of making it work so that the family still enjoys the benefits of both parents or both partners working. Don't see ourselves as competitors. We see a lot of that when it comes to finances. We're competing. You're not. You're in love. How can lovers be in competition? No. Or you're trying to outdo one or the other. And the last aspect I will discuss is the issue when you force started or when the relationship was started, maybe the wife was the breadwinner. She was the one working, and you were managing the funds, and there was joy, there was happiness. All of a sudden, the man gets a good job, and then he starts to earn more, and the wife becomes despised in his eyes. I can go on and on about this, how people say, okay, I'll be working while you go to school. And the minute the man finishes, the wife is supposed to now go back to school. But what happens? We're like, no, you can't. I'm going to work. I cannot, I'm going to make a career of myself, so I cannot wait for you. That is not good. That will emotionally traumatize this lady. And what now happens? You start to look, I've heard cases, it has gone into mental health issue. A lot of the women are in psychiatric homes where the man now says, you don't qualify to be by my side. You are not educationally, on my level. You can't speak the way I speak now. When I go to functions, in my company, you are not, you don't measure up with other women. Come on, that is emotional abuse. And a lot of women, they've snapped emotionally because the man has now rejected them. So as we may not really think about it, which again, there's no love in that, that's selfish. So we need to really look at a comprehensive way of making your family happy when it comes to finances. Talk about it. Tell your woman, okay, for now I may be working, but there's a time that you go back to school. You may do online classes. You may talk about, let her feel that she has not been used and dumped. So again, it's so comprehensive, but just make sure that your partner is happy, you are happy when it comes to finances. And once you guys come to an agreement, a midpoint, you find out that you'll be happy. It's not when you are earning millions. It is what will make us happy together as one. Thank you for watching this, and let me hear from you. I love to hear from you, and then we go next episode into faith.